Kate Middleton is set to make royal history after the Duchess of Cambridge was tipped to receive a new, requested, title. Kate Middleton is set to make history if she becomes the Grenadier Guards' new colonel. The Grenadier Guards are believed to want Kate Middleton to replace Prince Andrew as their new colonel. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge usually spend the weekend with their young children Prince George, Princess Charlotte and baby Prince Louis. But on Sunday, William and Kate will be separated from their little ones for a few hours as they visit the 1st Battalion Irish Guards at their base to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. The couple have carried out the engagement for the past few years, William in his role as Colonel of the Irish Guards and Kate accompanying him. The only year that the Duchess did not join her husband was in 2017. On the day, the Duke and Duchess will take part in the traditional proceedings. They will watch soldiers participate in the St. Patrick's Day parade, with William taking the salute. Irish Wolfhound Domhnall, who the royals have met before, usually leads the procession in his role as mascot. Afterwards, Kate hands out shamrocks to officers and warrant officers, a tradition that was started in 1901 by Queen Alexandra, the wife of Edward VII. The couple are then invited into the officers' mess for the guardsmen's lunch, where the longest-serving guardsman proposes a toast to the royals. The mother of three tends to dress in green in a nod to the Irish celebration. 2017, Kate, who was pregnant with Prince Louis, wrapped up her baby bump in a green coat that featured black fur detailing on the cuffs and collar. She wore a beautiful hat by Gina Foster in the same color. The year before that, the Duchess braved the cold in a bespoke Catherine Walker coat that featured gold buttons down the front. The Duke of York lost his honorary position after the Queen stripped him of his HRH title and military and charitable affiliations. The role of colonel was returned to Her Majesty by default, but senior officials are understood to want the Duchess of Cambridge to take on their position. A senior source in the Grenadier Guards told the Sunday Times, from a straw polling through the ranks, they would all love it to be Kate. The Duchess of Cambridge's tipped for a promotion comes after the previous colonel, Prince Andrew, was stripped of all his military affiliations and royal patronages earlier this month. The Duke of York took over the role from his late father when Prince Philip retired in 2017. In its 366-year history, the Grenadier Guards have fought in almost every major campaign of the British Army, including the Napoleonic, Crimean, Boer, First, and Second World Wars. The Grenadier Guards are expected to be involved in the Queen's upcoming Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Sep. 15, 2021. The Duchess of Cambridge paid a moving visit to RAF Brize Norton in Oxfordshire on Wednesday, as she met military personnel who supported the UK's efforts to evacuate civilians from Afghanistan. At her first royal outing after her summer break, Kate spoke with those who took part in Operation Pitting, which saw more than 15,000 people lifted out of Kabul during August, including thousands of Afghan relocations and assistance policy applicants and their dependents. More than 850 people arrived at the RAF base in Oxfordshire and were provided practical support like food, clothing, children's toys and medical help while their details were processed. For her return to the public eye, the Duchess wore a classic ensemble that included a cream-coloured blazer by Rice, a white silk blouse by Jane, and wide-leg navy trousers. She accessorized with a print beige mini bag from brand Justing, pointed toe pumps, and silver earrings. Her makeup was fresh and minimal, and she wore her hair in a sleek blowout. During her visit, Kate met with both military members and civilians who were directly involved in the evacuation efforts, including RAF aircrew and medics who helped evacuees at the Kabul airport and volunteers who helped provide key supplies to those arriving in the United Kingdom. The Duchess of Cambridge wasn't the only member of the royal family who paid tribute to military personnel this week. Kate's brother-in-law Prince Harry teamed up with First Lady Jill Biden for a virtual event on Monday honoring this year's Warrior Games. The annual sports event is produced by the U.S. Department of Defense and celebrates the resiliency and dedication of wounded, ill, and injured active duty and veteran U.S. military service members.